Welcome back to your channel. In this episode, I'm going to talk about why is my relationship always messed up. When you are having a new boyfriend or girlfriend, in the first few months, you are usually super happy and everything looks like so rosy to you. But after a few months, as you are getting used to the relationship, you would start to feel anxiety or loneliness. For instance, if she or he doesn't text you every day, you would think, oh, he doesn't text me as much as before. Or when you're not seeing each other, you think he or she might be cheating on me, and you'll feel anxious. Or you would eventually think maybe he or she doesn't like me, and maybe he or she would dump me one day, or something like that. When you are a third person, you will think, oh, she's like in a relationship, she or he is so cute. But I guess if you are the one who is feeling the anxiety, you will be really agonizing and will be put in a very suffering situation. And to overcome this, some people would try their girlfriend or boyfriend. For instance, they actually don't want to break up with them, but they will try them and say, oh, why don't we just break up? Or you don't like me anymore, or something like that. And they're like trying to tease them and see if the boyfriend or girlfriend really loves them. But is that a good solution for your anxiety, for your loneliness? I don't think so. We tend to focus on the outside world, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, whatever we see outside of ourselves. But I think the problem actually lies inside of ourselves. For instance, if you have some self-image, the image that you have toward yourself, if you think, oh, I'm a worthless person, or I don't deserve to be loved, or my parents didn't like me, so probably no one would like me ever, or I failed in my previous relationship, in my previous marriage, that's why I might fail this time as well. I'm a failure, I'm a loser, something like that. We don't really notice that we have such a negative self-image toward ourselves in our daily lives, but everyone has a self-image of their own. And if you have this kind of negative self-image of yourself, the other people, the girlfriend or boyfriend that you're seeing are just a projection of your self-image, which I also talked about in my previous episodes. So the outer world that we are seeing, the other people we are seeing, are just the projection of your own mind or your own mind state, or your own self-image. It's just like a mirror. Whatever you have inside yourself is being mirrored onto the outside world. So you're just seeing like a movie. So if you don't approve yourself, if I don't approve yourself, you just change the subject. Say, for instance, I don't approve myself would become he or she doesn't approve myself. Can you see how your own state is being projected onto someone else's state? If you don't accept yourself, and you will think he or she will not accept myself. You just change the subject. If you don't like yourself, if I don't like myself, then you would think he or she must not like myself either. See, here always it begins with yourself, your own self-image, and you will project that image toward other people, toward how other people are feeling about yourself. So it's a good opportunity actually. If you face any interpersonal relation problem, it's a good opportunity for you to look into yourself and have conversations with yourself, not with other people, because all the solutions of your problems actually lie inside you already, and you are the only one who can satisfy yourself. No one else can satisfy you. However much love they give you, if you are not satisfied of yourself, then you wouldn't feel satisfied even though you get unlimited amount of love from someone else, because after all, you can only satisfy yourself. So the self-image is really important. So if instead of having negative self-image, we can think of having some positive self-image. It doesn't have to be positive actually, because I think there's no positive and negative. After all, everything just happens as it is. It's the human being that gives meaning to an event, whether it's positive or negative. So just don't think too much about negative or positive, but you can think this way: my existence itself is important. My existence in this world, in this universe itself is very precious. And the God, the universe, the nature is blessing my existence. So it doesn't matter if you are a negative person or positive person or whatever. Everyone who is existing in this world, in this universe, is precious. Everyone is precious. And when you be able to think like that, you would able to accept yourself, you would able to approve yourself and start to love yourself. And when you can satisfy yourself, then your relationship would also go improve, become better one. It's an irony, or it's a dilemma, that to improve, to have a loving relationship, you actually have to talk to yourself. It's just a relationship with your own. So after all, everything you're seeing is just about your own. So if you have a good relationship with your own, then you can have good relationship with people around you. And that's what I wanted to share with everyone. I also didn't notice this notion when I was in my 20s, but after completing my study in the UK and after I'm turning 30, eventually I came to realize this notion that if you wanna have a good relationship, you should first have conversations with yourself and find out what kind of self-image you have to yourself. So it's after all about yourself. Everything happening in your life is actually about yourself, I can even say. So if you think your relationship is always messed up, please, instead of looking outside, trying to find some techniques, trying to make them love you or try to change other people, please look inside of you and find out how can you change yourself? How can you accept your existence? I guess that's the solution to all the problems. I have talked about this concept in my previous episodes, and I'm still going to talk about this in my new episodes. So the answer is simple, but we try to make things so complicated, and every time we face some problem, we tend to focus on outside. But I think all the answers lie inside you. So yep, that's what I wanted to share with everyone today. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.